Malo lei ka inga tonga o heni he pōkalama ko Sipoti Talanoa I he Pasifika TV and radio. O kwhiwhia uhau ahoni Karl Bailey o me he sino o Tongan National Touch Association. E Talanoa atu ke taimite pile ki e tauni. Mo youth trials e hoko he tokonaki. O koe touch koe ia o me ki he Asia Pacific Youth Touch Cup. Other than that, I will introduce Karl Bailey to share the good news coming for the Tongans in Brisbane. Karl, good afternoon from New Zealand. How are you?
Hi, Malole. Very well, thank you.
Yeah, look, I know you reached out to me and you explained a little bit about your organization, but for others that are unsure, could you please give a little brief about what the amazing things that's coming up?
For sure. I'll just introduce myself. Molo Talawa, ko Hokungoa, ko Karl Bailey, ko lele mai me whasi moeawhi Kolomotoa. My name is Karl Bailey and I lead our international representative program with Tongan National Touch Association. I'm currently based out of New Zealand, and Tongan National Touch Association is the national body for touch rugby for the Kingdom of Tonga. We have recently returned to the international competition, competing at the Touch Rugby World Cup last year in July in Nottingham, England, fielding an open men's team. And it's been about 25 years since Tonga had a touch rugby team compete internationally. The last time was in 1999 at the Sydney Touch World Cup. So it's been a long time, and we're just very passionate about the sport and providing that opportunity for all of the Tongan communities around the world. And we think that we've got a lot of talent and provide that pathway into this amazing sport of touch rugby. I do have to send my acknowledgements to our patron, Honourable Moheofo Aliamotua, and also our patron, our president, Ms. Fehoko Tuiwai, for supporting this effort. So we competed in England in the Opens grade, and now we are turning our kind of efforts to the youth grades. And we have an international competition coming up in May this year, based out of Redcliffe KO Stadium. where we will be fielding under 18s and under 20s boys and girls teams. So I will be coming over with another colleague of mine, Tyson Moy, to set up some talent identification trials, both in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne in the next coming week. So thank you so much for having me on the radio, and Peter for organizing this to share this message and get the word out there that this opportunity exists. It's such a great game and has created pathways for some elite superstars in other codes like rugby and rugby league. And one favorite player of mine who played a lot of touch rugby was Richie Mo'onga, as well as Sean Johnson, both great players in their codes. So I'd love to share a little bit about these trials coming up and just spread the word to the communities in Australia to come out and give it a go.
Yeah, absolutely. So Karl touched on it before, the organisation. They've been in hiatus for about 25 years, and then they returned to the World Cup. So at the moment, I think they're ranked 9th. So Tonga does punch above their weight, pound for pound, so you can say it about many sports. Our most popular is rugby league, but it starts to have this effect in other sports, netball and now touch, especially the dominant countries, Australia and New Zealand, especially now the growth of other sports coming. Touch is in that potential realm to be within the Olympics, which will be amazing, because I know Brisbane is planning to host and is in plans to for 2032. So that's great for the city of Moreton and coming here in Redcliffe in May. And what I can see the growth of touch is that you have these transferable skills, especially that crossover between rugby league and rugby union. And for any of those that are interested, please come down. Importantly, can you please register? I know many of us just show up on the day with our boots and Powerade, but these are key administration that has to be done. Those details can be found on Facebook on Tongan National Association Touch, and you'll feel free to contact Karl Bailey, and I'll be able to provide that information to you. So other than that, Karl, was there anything else you wanted to touch on?
I'll just share a few key dates and locations for our trials, if that's okay. The 1st of Feb, this Saturday, we'll be in Brisbane at the Hounds Graceville Touch Football Club. So that's 247 Graceville Ave in Graceville, Brisbane. And the trial and the touch run will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then we'll head down to Sydney Monday, 3rd of February, 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and we'll base ourselves out of Kingsway playing fields in Warrington, Penrith. And then following that, head down to Melbourne on the 4th of February, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Bruce Combin Reserve in Altona Meadows, Melbourne. So ideally we're looking for players that are 16 years of age through to 19 years of age to make these youth grades. We will also accept any kind of kid prodigies that want to step up into the youth grades and play a bit older. No doubt, touch it's non-contact. It can be a little bit physical, but it is quite fast and skillful. But in saying that, I just encourage our listeners, our families, our young people, don't be, shy or afraid about this new game if you haven't played it much. We are really supportive and kind of nurturing kind of raw talent and teaching the game at the same time. So we've got some great coaches around these teams that will really invest into the growth of the players. So just give it a go. And I have to say, like this whole program for touch rugby in Tonga, we have a very key kind of strong belief and motto that we play for God, King and country. And so we just do our best and God will do the rest. And we've witnessed some amazing growth in the past year and some of our players who had never played before. In fact, one of our wingers who made it to the World Cup in England was based out of Sydney, Savelio Paholu, and his first game was against the New Zealand Open men's team. Big step up, but he did absolutely amazing and scored quite a few tries for Tonga as well. So it's such an amazing opportunity. We're very blessed to be part of it, and I think now coming to Australia and seeing all the talent and the community, the Tongan community in Australia, it can only be but a great thing. Touch rugby in Australia is probably the best that you can get. So if it's not the right time to come through, we still encourage all of our Tongan communities to give this great sport a go wherever you live over there. But apart from that, we really hope to see you out there, and I'm super excited to get over to Australia and meet everyone.
Malo Pito Karl, thank you for your time, and for the listeners, remember this Saturday 10 a.m. Till 1 p.m. Please come down. Touch is an amazing sport, as Karl mentioned, that you can have a longevity in that. Also, there is pathways that's building, and importantly, there's the opportunity to play in a sport to represent Tonga. And if you have that chance, I wish I had that when I was 16, 18. So it's definitely past mine. So if there's any out there that you think you'd give yourself a bit of confidence, by all means come down, and Karl will be able to sort you out. So other than that, thanks for your time, Karl, and see you Saturday.
Thanks for having me. Malo Pito.